the Swedes might come toppling down. Let's see how it works. Avid, first contact on long, gonna take it up the front and still hold it here. He's got support behind him. Counter flashes there, but Kisarek talked enough about him to bring him into view.
Good openings. Going both ways here. CT side. One amount of advantage to work with for the moment. This round, as we've seen previously as well, of course, this one, we don't want to compare it all too much to our last game. It's going to have some moments. That was individuals shining through. Here you've got those. But sadly, Pepo has only one individual left. He's not left in the best of situations. 29 HP, only boys really tagged here. He's got a smoke to work with, lets him force Alliance to move around, move about. But still, the approach to B is made. Upe waits, dualies in hand, smoke deployed. He's baited at the rotation. But it still means that Alliance get themselves into mid. They'll get Era into the crosshairs. Light overextension. And suddenly Alliance in trouble. This is not the situation they were hoping for, because now they've split up here. One's going to cover that A side in case he goes back again.
The first order's on the hunt, man. Right now, Pepo walking out into his death. Upe catching him off, and that is going to be enough. That is going to be...
Will Diddy was hurt, I believe so. But that is an interesting one, sure. Going for Alliance. I generally don't know. I'm hesitant to make the call just because I haven't seen this new iteration of Alliance, but I do think just numbers-wise, they've kind of promised what the Swedish scene has been looking for in for a good while, right? On Eyeballer's boy was kind of struggling from the sort of promise he was initially delivered as. Here, he's hit the ground running. The entire team has. Like, if I go off the results alone, I might have to go with Alliance and numbers to back that up, but I've seen thinners. I've seen how sick, nasty Kisarek and Stressarn are, so I don't really want to go against that. I'm gonna go Sinners 2-1. R.I.P. We'll remember him, but maybe he'll gloat afterwards. For now, it's 2-0 for Alliance, looking like 3. You've got just a few remnants of the Sinners making a display and into the site, and they're going to be stuck between a rock and a hard place, and here is an MP9 with twist. Oh, Avid. Round is good in the bag.
What I'm understanding is we need to do a caster clash.
We're not seeing much from Alliance, so it doesn't do them all too much at the moment. Tunnel's cleared. Quick default out of this T side. But I want to say, 4-0 start, CT side of Dust 2. You've already hit the minimum margins. But Spinners, as soon as they get the weapons out again, yeah, you gotta say something. They're making this a 5-on-3 Upe's B defense holds for the moment. Avid destroying Smoke in the CT as well, while the stand
Upe's still alive.
Upe still remains and continues on the defense. He's looking for the next one. Toying with this one. He's got a third. He's done more than plenty in this situation, but a 2-on-2 is what we're left with. Fact was, Upe didn't see anybody else. Kisarek somewhere in mid. Domed and bullied through the doors. Slapped her out, and that's the round itself. 5-0 to Alliance here, the CT side.
So, Stinners, of course, require a little bit of a revitalization. Perhaps somebody has a token, perhaps somebody has a scroll, but something has to be done. Alliance, meanwhile, the aggression, the audacity, the absolute courage it takes to continue the aggression here is absurd. And look at this. They're pushing top mid. They've got the info they need. It's going to be Twist of long. He's dead. Yes, it happens. But look who dies on the long corner. Twist still alive somehow, not for long enough. But the flank has worked to a degree. Now they know there's a second player. Avid and Era both die. A side falls, and perhaps a bit of an overextension for the good of the CTs themselves. Definitely an overextension. Upe, last player alive in Alliance, have wasted a way around that they otherwise would have easily been able to win. If only they trusted their flanker a little bit more.
If only. The woulda, coulda, shoulda of Counter-Strike continues. Never stops. Always present. But here, Sinners, they will be gifted a round, a present of their own.
Changed up his approach yet. I think Stressar and Kisarek definitely deserve the pedestal right now in the team. As the two newest additions, give them the room to work, to fly even. Great entry for Shock, just as we talk about the man I previously mentioned he was 0-5. Well, he's 2-6 now, so he's doing better. He's definitely stepping up. He's making sure that his team does not suffer for him. And they'll be looking to open up a second round here. It's a clean one almost. They have yet to lose a single player. So far, so good. Everything goes exactly as planned. So as I was saying, I think Kisarek and Stressaron right now, given, they've just joined the squad, they'll take, let's say, a good 6 months to really incorporate properly. Maybe less. Okay, I'm stretching it. I know. Let's say a good 2 months of routine and just workflow to get used to the whole shebang. And then let's say within the next month, they'll be, in prime shape to a degree. So right now they've been playing for what? A little bit less than a month, right? I think they joined at the end of the player break, give or take somewhere, or start of the player break, was it? Not sure. Something like that. In any case,
22 days officially in the roster.
Okay, so here
and
you go.
Kisarek, I think as well, he's probably had not much more practice. He was, I think, at Philadelphia, so about those 22 days only. But Stressard maybe had a couple more. Nobody swings. Not feeling that. Instead, Alliance, they've gone for a very heavy, long setup, and that's exactly what Sinners are also doing here. Flash goes in, Twist in for 2. Opening's great. They'll trade it out and quickly disengage. With Shock taking a short control, he'll walk up, start making a bit of noise. He needs to find the stool or wait for his teammate. But B-Stick, he's been lost. That's Upe from the mid doors. Linking in for 1, away he goes. 4 versus 2. The advantage for Alliance unsurmountable at this point, with them having all the information in the world. The worst. Folks gonna buy a bit of time, but they're gonna try to play ahead of that. Avid doesn't want to search either. Not too much, I say. He'll swing take both. Oh my god.
I mean,
nonetheless,
it's not just good things, but it's like some of the movies are absolutely amazing. 3 Friends is one of the movies that's called pretty good. Like, oh my god, I don't know. I'll get back to it at a later time. Beastic just dies in the morning long whilst we're yapping away. He burns down, and with him the house.
There we go. That's 1 and 2. Boy, double headshots. Good stuff for him again. Opening things up here. Again, Alliance keep playing these mid-rounds with such a commanding lead. This round is no different. Yes, another one. And they are just setting themselves up in such good positions. Look at these frags as well. The amount everybody's got there on the Alliance. It's everybody performing exactly what they need. This is a cheeky swing for Stressor. Will be forced away from it. Peppo waits. And Peppo's dead.
I just want to mention, like, in simpler terms for our younger generations, perhaps to have an easier understanding of how...
These are where you're supposed to make this game yours. Momentum, that's good. CT economy, that's bad. You add a 1 + 1 together and you've got yourself a round at a game, momentum and all of that, and currently Sinners have nothing. They got nada. They're having to rely on an insane comeback. They've got a position. Era finds himself still one. That's B-Stick down and no trade for Shock. Both escape.
Good counter, but...
Gets another advantage,
damage.
by the way.
Minimal damage. 3 points of damage. Now finally Shock finds the kill. Yes, but he's waiting at double doors already long. Surely that's not going to be checked. It's such a dastardly angle. As Shock is continuously pushing up. He's looking for more. He's going to get one. That's Avid, but on the other side... Twist wins the duel on mid, meaning double doors are still unsecure and Sinners are still split. The C4 has yet to cross, and look who pushed up Twist! Oh, he gets caught, Twist! He's too aggressive. Peppo punishes the mistake, and finally Sinners find a little bit of room to maneuver, potentially bringing this one to a third, but even that feels like... it's just beyond reach.
But hey, this is at least Sinners showing a little bit of grit here. Oh no. They come back from a massive deficit over losing that opening. Upe's still playing this one slow. He's waiting to see if Stressor wants to swing him, but it's Peppo that awaits. There's the swing, and he was not indeed ready for this. That is 9-3. And that is...
Now, I'd say usually B in this instance, given they have a player upper, but given how they're crawling up short, it seems like that's going to be the lurk left in the backlines. Avid maybe even trying to fake out a B play, forcing a rotation to be heard through short. This is a vital first entry, and, well, Upe will be caught on long. That's a problem. Now it begins. Shock and Stressaran, they've done the job. They've done enough. As that will be most likely A fourth round for Sinners, and indeed it will be. Good pistol. They hold on. 4 alive. Decent damage.
Absolute most in terms of what the CT will have to rebuy. It's at least something. It's always welcome to try to keep their pockets low. And on Dust 2 as well, that will matter a lot, as we keep mentioning. Even if we didn't see it on that first half. Here we might. Any kills on top of this already fine, or tough physical situation for the CT side. It'll just add on top of that, right? 1 or 2 kills here will still be a very good success for Alliance, just because of everything that will have to be rebought. We'll get to that and talk about it more if we get to it. But now, you've got Peppo waiting, lower tunnels. They're anticipating Shock as well. He'll still get the first, make it a clean 1, 2, 3 taps.
I love it.
Nice. Clean.
Get that.
That's what we need. More of that from Shock, please.
Yeah. Like, that's what makes them a scary team. Because they have the brain power behind it to outmaneuver most others. Great entry for Twist, by the way. Peppo, how does he miss? And oh boy, okay, Stressada, never mind. Perhaps not the brainiac move we thought it would be.
T-Stick, his round. It's time to make the difference. And the difference is negative. The bomb was dropped by Shock, but that's it. The round is still coming to an end here. Alliance, they will be reaching double digits here. Disrect.
Ouch.
To be seen, spotted. And now is immediately when that, or when the economy comes to be tested. You're gonna see there's like no loss bonus on Sinners at all. They've got about 2k in the bank for each person. Saving this M4 is almost a necessity.
It is. 1,400 is what they get, so if he survives, they probably buy. They got him. Oh,
hey.
Maybe you can kill a few.
All the money there as well for these kills.
Yeah,
might be just enough for an extra flash or smoke. But they're gonna try to take him down still. The money doesn't burn, there's a flash, and Resurrect will choose the flames to consume him.
Fair.
Confidence or ID, as we saw in our previous series as well, very well, nicely kind of noted. It was both T sides, after initial contact and initial rounds were on the board, they both tried something with style or a little bit extravagant, which was the sort of contact heavy plays and full commitment, because if you get away with that, of course, you're going to be feeling fantastic. The opponent's not so much. Sinners don't want to fall into that trap. They immediately, instead, they backed that up on B. On long, they managed to hold their positions. Not perfectly. Israel's been put down, but he's been still decent enough when it comes to the damage.
Ooh,
and eventually,
Shock.
it will be the B
Go
play
big or
here.
go home.
You've got 1 in the tunnels, a multi-kill required from Shock. Instead, he'll just pile on the damage. Twist is the headshot, and now Stress out low on HP. Boy comes sweeping in. And Alliance walk toward the B side, 4 versus 2. Late round situation. You're gonna have no utility on Sinners. This is going to be
11.
Also a save, but yeah. You're
Yes,
right.
also save.
Welcome to
make it
Dust
sound
2.
like the bell in church, you know. Nomine Patre, Filio Sancti. You know, never heard? No? Okay, you haven't heard of that meme as well? Okay, never mind. You're the meme god and you haven't heard of that meme. Wow.
That's a big title to give. Meme god, wow.
Well, compared to me, you certainly know more. So, you know.
And if you look at the last 3 months, they haven't had, you know, all that much to show, or like they've had a lot more to show here. Closer games, they've started to get a lot better. Twist is better.
So good.
But overall for 2025, they started on Dust 2 really, really poor. This was the weakest map they've had. They put in a lot of work, and in recent times, they have started to show off exactly what they're made of. And here they're looking to make a statement against Sinners, even if it is a weaker map for them. It is looking like a 13-5. Upe isn't going to be able to walk towards mid. That's a death sentence for him. Now spotting Stressart as well. He might still get in here just before. Broke down. Upe doesn't have to worry about it too much. Still creep out. Stressart,
good smoke
position. Broke off. Has no real way in. The only thing he can do is play off this timing when the bomb gets tapped.
Does he, though?
Has to.
Has to.
1 versus 1, he knows
Absolutely
it. The question is where. He'll find Avid to chop his head off clean. 13-5 here on Dust 2. Faraz, he's got to be taking this one over to tell us what exactly we missed. Headed back to the Thunderdome, Tail. You and I versus the world. Against each other, actually, let's be honest.
That's fair.
Here, Kisarek against Poi will take the first one. The opening gets found fairly simply, no real question about it. And now on the B side they go. Nobody's going to be here besides Twist, far back from around. But Peppo's in the meantime found one of his own. And the bomb site gets taken over. Bomb goes down, but with a man disadvantage, they've got some trouble. Shoke will take it first. Still one on site. Stressard. His Glock strikes through for the first one. They can spot that further back. Era noted to be far, far away as well now. Down the vents. To his death. Lupe remains. There's a pistol win would be real damn nice. Thankfully as well, there is no kit. Have to fight his way out. That's the contact taken. Beppo nearby, while Stressarn's putting on the pressure. Already won this round, no question about it, and they'll hunt him down and not even let Upe have any safety on the site. Statue up top, hard to clear, but as soon as they spot Twist, it's just easy enough to figure out exactly where Point is, now that it's a mystery. It's just a question of exactly which angle is he on. They'll find him, stress out to open that up, but Twist not allowed to find an opening here to work with either, and as soon as he swings, a quick miss, Era traded, 4 versus 2 alliance. They're gonna be forced off this retake very easily.
Round is done. Avid and Upe saving what they can, saving this little bit of dignity left, and that will be a third round for Sinners. Looking very strong to open up Nuke. Like I said, it's their map, it's their home turf. It's going to be hard to dislodge them, push down towards B, or a Vents challenge.
He's selling it as something different here with the initial utility. Hoping perhaps somebody might leave ramp open for a second or two, but in this one of the business days do close. It's straight up east side out of their efforts to make their way toward the side. Upe remains the only defender, and he's only good for one. Far, far away now, and doesn't seem like he's looking to take or punish any one of them either, so unless somebody walks to the screen, he'll sit and wait. There's got to be the first one. Great, try to force it out, get rid of the M4, they'll do so. Just Era to live. 4-0 the start for Sinners, and now we're looking at a bit of a tough situation for Alliance, because they only have that up. They can half buy around it, that's exactly what they've done. Era's up wants to be active, right? Considering his numbers on map 1 alone and over these last few months, you definitely cannot deny the impact he's able to exert. Boy, him lost the ult to the duel. Era will be forced forward by the flames, and he'll overstep his boundaries. It's going to be the utility down as well to see what else might lie on the other side. Or perhaps they can still pick up the AWP. Well, Sinners, you've got Shock towards B. Now you don't. You had him towards B. Suddenly that's going to be limiting Sinners' options. Upe against the AWP back in a 3-on-3. You've got a very good opportunity for Alliance to steal the round away. You're going to keep Twist toward the lower side of the map. He'll be making his way there. For a long, long time. Upe wants the information out of lobby. He'll find a nobody. So it's just a question of, is Avid going to be awake here?
He needs to find us first, and immediately. If they get to site and bomb plant, that's a problem in itself. He's going to go all the way, switching the weapon. They hear him in lobby, and there goes Upe. Now, do they know about the secondary? Surely they suspect it. Yeah, you can see that B-Stick is ready. He's expecting a hot push. The angle for Avid is a poor one, as he does not expect B-Stick, but he does prevent the bomb plant. Twist and Vents, and at this point, he's dead. Yeah.
The red Kisarek, but low HP, AK shows. That's what Sinners need. They want a convincing game out of this one. Bounce back in a stronger fashion than what Alliance dealt them on Dust 2. Well on their way. Nasty though. This is such a sick setup. But swinging, Avid will go missing. Here's follow-up, and Beppo doubles down. He's done his job now. They know the Twist is going to be still down here towards B. There's a minute left on the clock as well. They've found the rotation.
Oh, the reload.
It's going to be leading.
They know he's in the smoke.
Twist is still here waiting. And Shock deals with him. From 5, what comes after? Do the numbers here, I don't know.
I think it should be 6, but...
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. Should be 7-2.
I don't know if maybe for Roz it's better the numbers he could have told us, but we're kind of guessing here. 5, 6, 7, that sounds weird. Maybe that's right, but currently it's 6-0.
What's going on, gents? Where's the timeouts? Right? Where's the pause?
Nothing's going. That's the problem, too.
Yeah.
They're missing on the server. They only got to see Poi get a single kill. Just twist. Openings. Anything will do at the moment if you're on the CT side. You lose a little bit of map control. That's going to be Kisserek contesting. I think that's going to be Avid. I was going to say Upa initially, but Avid down toward the lower side. A big duel. This one opens things up here now. Rotation is still down with Twist in position, but Kisserek has just about to beat this timing. Going to be someone expected. B-Stick might have dealt the killing blow. For the AWP, Era's got one for his troubles for the moment. Beast, or Twist, excuse me. Yin and Yang, give and take. Universe in balance at the moment.
Yeah, but like...
Yeah, no, this is tough. Alliance were supposed to be a lot better on this map. Now they've got their gaming equipment on, they've got their RGB lights on.
Not gonna lie, they made for great rubber balls bouncing from walls, so I definitely stole a few of those. I admit. Avid, Era, well, we called upon the players of Alliance to give us something. The Horde is breaching the dam, and it's soon to breach it all, so... Where is the Lion-Hearted?
There we go. Here we go. A round is on. 3 versus 1. Stressard. 15 seconds, and that as well is dwindling down. He's not even attempting this, but we finally got ourselves a round out of Alliance. For as much as individually we were getting out of them at the start of Dust.
Round 10.
I guess if you want to bring to modern times, sure. I was going to be going for the little version instead. For us, that's more of the knockoff sort of store out here. Era, opening found. Important kills.
Avid is dead.
Avid is just deleted.
This is like the 5th time? I think it's the 5th time that he died in secret. I'm fairly certain. He keeps on getting caught towards secret staircase, and I think it's time to switch it up. You definitely have to, given how poorly it's been going. And Alliance, I think this is effectively a round gone, unless they have something magical in their hands. I mean, the fact that they've been infiltrated from multiple sides, Stressarn has a flank on 2 players, and now, I mean, they have to deal first with him, then only begin dealing with the afterplant. The answer is they can't. It's impossible. It's 9. It's insane right now. I don't know how this keeps on happening, but double up to be saved for better days, I guess.
At this point, it would have been real nice to have the Bluetooth the diffuser. You could have still stick it, or stuck the diffuse, but the technology doesn't exist. Not yet. Instead, it is 9-1. And life is looking very bleak over in Sweden at the moment.
You know, a potential comeback like Sinners almost started, mind you. Not that they really did.
Not really.
Not really, yeah.
Stretching the truth there.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it seem like it was closer. No, it was really not. 13-5 for anybody wondering. But Alliance suffering perhaps a worse fate than death. And that is humiliation. Upe, good stuff. 2 for him. Trades off for Shock. It's still a 3-on-3, and Alliance right now do not have it under control completely. Upe's expected. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, there's a flank as well.
Very poor.
Oh my goodness, Beppo reads both. Twist gets caught on the flank. It's a 1v3.
This is just not the place to be.
Nope. Really not. They heard the scope as well. They've got somebody on the outside, so no, like...
Oh, they don't have it. Didn't know for sure. Now they do. Giving him a chance. Both spotted, but missed a shot. RIP Era. Let me
to
do
maybe
the,
even
let me
8.
run the numbers for you here.
Avid, I know, died a minimum of 4 times. That's a guarantee, if not even 5.
Well, as of so far, there have been 3 opening duels for Alliance.
No, I'm speaking how many Sinners won. So yeah.
That would be the opposite than
Yeah,
9.
yeah, I know. 9, yeah. So this is just the cleanup. It's 11-1. It's done. Map is done. Like, this is not even a discussion anymore. Winning pistol won't make a difference at this point. It's 11-1, people. Poi, you're stuck in main. They know where, not maybe you are, but they definitely feel like you're close. And this is just a disaster. Ah, the burn. It's the sound cue on Poi.
Oh, flash perfection as well. They bully him.
Duel Sinners. It's pistol time, baby. They've been consistent. If there's something they've been doing very well, is these pistols. They definitely have been doing very well. B-Stick with the first. He hears them on main. B-Stick with the second. It continues. B-Stick with the third and the fourth. And B-Stick plays up to his name as he looks for the ace. And... oh, let's go! The heck has happened to Alliance here on the CT side of Nuke? It's an 11-1 blowout with nothing, and I mean nothing. Poi 0-11. That speaks enough, I think, to everybody. It's raining Alliance today, and it's about to be GG.
This is a great comeback. After map number 1 you get here, and Sinners, they're going to make this one an even more dominant show than what Alliance had on Duster, which I did not think was possible. Kissering's going for another knife.
What a...
find it.
No.
Somehow Era snuck back. Kissering's not ready, but again, that's just they kill too late, and it doesn't matter. You can find a kill. It's inconsequential to the big picture. That's B-Stick and Stress out of the fight of the finishing touches, 13-1. Like I said, a lot to talk about here, I'm sure. Will Daddy tell us exactly what happened? Overpass. Good to see it. And of course, that's the danger with overpassing any map added back into the pool or added into the pool. Nobody exactly knows what's going to happen in the very first few times you play it, so it's going to be, well, tough time, or tough rounds again, or tough games to predict. This one no different. How do we start?
Absolutely.
On the B site, you've got something here at least to work with to start with the CT side. That's where Twisted Upe decided to wake up. Era joins, and suddenly everybody's gone.
That's round.
They're
dead.
Doesn't even think about
it. Snap out of it. Don't do it, Sarn.
He's locked in. He's locked in.
I feel like that's possible.
No, I think it was Ruby. No, maybe.
Ruby? Senza, you mean?
No, Ruby or Metizport. I think Metizport. No, I don't think so. No, I think it must have been Ruby. At least I have the image that I did see them. So maybe I'm just completely wrong. Doesn't matter either way. They played it a couple of times. That's all that matters to them. For now, the defense stands. Shock is able to escape into Monster. He won't be traded out. Well, Point Era, they're still working their way back into this round here. 2 or 3, not impossible, but the problem is you're gonna have CTs all over you, and suddenly 2 of them give 1 versus 1s. That's 4. That's a bad engagement for both of them. And this is what has been turned on its head. Era collects 3, Poi takes 2, and he's already infinitely better than on Nuke.
The meta change I've seen on Overpass is definitely more focused towards long itself and towards. Well, you could say short B, but rather it's really toilets and Poi. Great entry. Do they walk that smoke? Surely not. Although the timing here is superb. Era, he's able to walk it before he's punished, gets the kill on Peppo, and allows Alliance to keep that distance.
Every single kill found like so, with the advantage maintained for Alliance, it just lets them have so much more to work with. More likely the CT side as well are to make hasty rotations or just gamble stack. His bomb sites, A specifically, it's not that easy come back into. You'll at least get some position, but for the retake, we'll see if it even comes down to it, because B-Stick's held for the first, but Upe's Galil. Thing's a very deadly song. Spike gets taken over. You've got Avid as well, pushing deep, wanting to find Shock. Stopping him from approaching it. It's not going to be an easy fight for Shock. You see, he's somewhat ready. Doesn't hard commit to the clear and gets taken down.
No, they really had a great clutch, and after that, everything just collapsed. Nothing works. Nothing goes the way they planned. And we can see right here, it's going to be Alliance, as you said earlier. There's still stacks in Con. There's still stacks you can work with.
What a do. CT side are very happy with the entrances given. Both sides of the map now limited. Still, you've got Boy who's taking plenty of space. Back on site, B-Stick with the rotation from B. They gotta have somebody watching the side with the commitment of 2 in the toilets. And trying to get them out. You've got a minute already gone from the round, so you want to at least have these players close to the side if you don't see anybody here. But the round by no means done. As we saw previously as well, the entrances previously found did continue and keep Alliance alive and kicking for their streak of rounds.
Fake B. Avid.
One
really tries to sell this so well.
One kill. Could have done the difference. B-Stick might have pulled back. Instead, it's a 1 versus 5. The cards stacked against Twist.
It's cooked, as we say. Number 2 for Sinners. Okay. We're getting a few rounds here and there. We're getting a few snippets here and there, but this is far from the required. At worst, it's 10-2, but if that happens, then we might as well say goodbye to them already. But right here, right now, Con control again. Default for Alliance, 2 towards Monster, 2 towards Con, and 1 towards Long Playground. Just kind of controlling a big part of the map that's generally quite unused, which is a bit of a shame. And this is very aggressive. Era is going to push beyond the smoke. He's got the angle, but misses the shot. What a mistake.
That is going to be causing a lot of trouble now, only for the side of Alliance. They've, again, got some space to work with on A, but this is even less than last round. Giving them an opportunity. Big miss is what they're looking for out of the AWP. Information will do just fine. Shadow advantage, second found. That's the only chance you'll get.
Nice shot.
Stressarn, he's outplayed him.
They don't check for him.
Position supreme. Aim just up there as well.
There we have it. That is gonna be...
Most likely would require some sort of push for Sinners to tempt them, however, back towards B. Out on A, out on Long. Era in a little bit of trouble, or excuse me, Stressarn in a little bit of trouble. He'll still find... Dude, that is ridiculous.
That is absurd.
Full commitment on the spray and double dinks to Stressarn. Or from Stressarn. Absolutely nasty. Now they'll force themselves closer towards A. Keep in mind, they've still got a player on B. Twist is now making his way out, and on the kill feed, Shock is a dead man walking. We'll have a trade, but 2 remain on Alliance.
Here we go. Close corner needs to
be
checked. Oh, Shadow. But the pre-fire B-Stick shoots too soon. And so does Peppo, not loose at all. Oh, no, doesn't let loose the bullet. Oh, Peppo sleeps behind the wheel, and that is a round the Sinners cannot afford to lose so easily. Kisarek 1v2, the clutch is on. He's got the kit, but no utility otherwise, so time is on his side for the moment. He needs to find these kills pronto.
Oh. Good luck. Ow. Good luck with that one. You like it?
Are not hitting, though.
No, they're not. Not yet, at least. Basic as well. He's got to be cautious not to be exposed to anybody here and in Sandwich. Checking around which way to go. There's the first. Double setup revealed. And a Stressarn again. What are those sprays out of him?
Where is he pulling all these hat tricks so easily? That's what gets me every single time. As Upe falls, Stressarn on a 4K. Wits End.
Big
What
smoke,
is
by the
that
way. I don't know
smoke? Yeah,
what
that was
happened to that one.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
In
glow.
flames.
Oh, it's still. Oh my god,
cool.
that is so nice.
There's no flash, by the way.
They just
A
want
freebie, a trade. Kisrek isn't ready, and why would he be? Nobody even tried to attempt the trade. They just heard him running back, but that's the opening toward the B side to work with. 7 is what they're looking for. Toward the side, you've got 2. That's out for the first one. Shock still stands, and he's got another boy. Oh, he steals it. 1 more when he's supposed to be a dead amount of 6-6 at halftime.
Everybody's going to be reached when that happens here, but in anybody, in any case, it is going to be round 13. Pistol is live, ladies and gents. Let's go into action here with Alliance on the CT side, and Sinners now having to deal with their T side shenanigans.
Good opening.
Okay. Oh,
Hello, Shock.
oh, poor guy.
Are we adding more knives? No, we're not.
There's been enough. There's been enough today.
There we go.
Oh,
Twist.
okay.
He's got the smoke. There is no kit to work with, so the smoke just can be deployed, and that's gonna be too little too late on this first smoke towards the truck. You'll play this one out on the CT side. Actually, no, they won't. I'm lying out of my cheeks. They're just not doing anything here. Alliance is saving on the pistol, meaning they're gonna save their armors. You know already what that means. They're gonna be playing out on that next round. And Twist, his kills here, if he gets any, will matter plenty. Even the $50 he might have gotten could have assisted in that next round of force buy. Now, you're just saving armors and that's about it. All Alliance have to do is make sure they won't get surprised as previously here on A. Twist is playing slightly more aggressive to counter said potential. And with Poi to join him, that's 1. Quick trade. If Poi goes down, that's a defense. With rotation for Upe being the fastest one, he'll get here. They're trying this retake last second. They've got a kit and smoke on ARCRED to work with. They still need the openings. There's a smoke down. Tapped him on 1. Kills coming through 1 and 2, and that is going to be cleaned up here. Why are you trying to retake so late, so sloppy, and even announcing your presence is my question. Why not wait? Why not do a Mongols here? Just wait for 10 seconds, then rush toward the site. It is a nothing burger.
Yes, exactly. Just like the proteins you get from a nothing meat. As boy, that was good. That was something at least going well, but hey, it's only 9 kills that he has. ARCRED is the one at the top on the side of Alliance with 12. Those are some rookie numbers, and I'm sure Sinners are more than happy to keep them there.
Okay. We might see still something out of Lions. Poised Desert Eagles got 2, and a Shock is down to 2. Hold for a second. This is a 5-on-2. B-side. Just Kisarek and Peppo remain. Against a half-buy, by the way. Apparently we are seeing Alliance awake just toward the end here. I don't know how, but this is the route they've woken up in, and it's a very apt time. Sinners not getting 11 and not getting 12, they're stuck at 10 for the moment. The problem is, Alliance, you can't just count on this round. Now they'll have to make those guns work out in this next one, and Sinners, they found the infinite money glitch previously.
Might have found it again, Peppo.
Oh my. Just 2 AKs. That's actually not terrible. Why is there still no op? Why is Error still on the right?
I don't know.
Why is this the case?
What's the reason for it as well, right?
I don't know.
Like why does Avid play with an MP9, Error with an AK instead of AK in Avid's hand and op in the hand of Era, right? Peppo has the op. He's been very late with the hits, but oh no. Okay, Era, you need to win this duel. Era, if you don't win this duel, brother.
Yeah, no, that's a tough one. I also wanted to now then check. Maybe there was a weird situation where ARCRED just hadn't played this map too much in the past. No, that's not the case. He's got 155 maps, I think, played of.
There's no
44. Yeah, 155 maps previously played of Overpass in his career. I don't think there's a reason for there to not be an AWP, considering it's Overpass. This is where AWPs are effective, where they're really damn necessary, and they're just not doing that. It's making me upset, hell. And it's, well, definitely not doing Alliance all too many favors overall that we have seen as well. The setups, they're not holding all too well. Poi, he's left to hold a ridiculous round by himself. And what do we fall where he's at least found the openings? Tucked into the smoke. Cannot make noise. Guess what he's done? He's made noise. You know where he's going to be. He'll look for this timing. 1v4 in his hands. And third one is where he'll fail. Instead, Kiss Rec take it to 4. They've left Upe alone. He's got a smoke. He can toss that monster, sure, but it's got to be late. They got to push through that.
They're pushing already. Yeah.
Flash in. They know where the smoke came from. And they're going to try to get rid of him. In the meantime, that's going to be the assistance coming through. They've still found the right rotation. A second later, who knows? Now instead, they stop Sinners. 4 versus 2 to work with. Beppo might have this drop on the twist. Taking a bit of noise around the smoke. He's not giving a clean duel away. And a clutch required won't come through. That is Alliance counting their lucky stars. They make the rotation back B.
They really like B. I mean, they've been relatively successful in the previous attempts. Perhaps once again might be the charm. 3 players caught in water. That is not exactly where you want to be when you're attacking, or rather defending the point. Because you can easily be naded and positioned out. Oh, this is going to be a tough position, though, as well for Sinners. They're waiting way too long. Shock finds Avid.
Who needs help?
What? Kiss? What? Kisserek? From where?
Walks right up. Says hello and goodbye. Bomb still not planted. This dropped around Monte. They can pick it up, but they should fairly soon. The problem currently is the smokes have faded. You can't put the bomb down easily. But they have gone quiet. Alliance at the same time, mainly Twist. He's not really feeling this duel. He doesn't want to take it unnecessarily. There's the noise. Now they're going to call Era back over. He's got to be in heaven. We talked about this. The bomb needs to cross over toward the side, and that's going to be a problem. Twist in the meantime, first one found. Shock. Quick delivery. Overwatch and heaven taken down. There's the second. It's stress on instead. Bomb picked up on site. 10 seconds, so just about to get it down. Boy in the clutch to keep Alliance. This one before Sinners reach map point to deny. And there's 1-2. The swing is through. Triple out of Shock. Map match series point out of Sinners.
This is not looking great. I'll tell you that much for free. And the next one, well, it's going to come free as well. Because Alliance, look at the aggression as well. They're spread across the map. They have no control. If they lose one player, they lose them all. Good angle.
What? What is that?
Oh, Upe.
There's no support, and he's pulling out nades. Upe's getting caught here as well, running back. You're reliant on an individual masterclass that Poi still needs to take himself. Desert Eagle only damages after the first. Now, sure, you can say you've softened them up and give opportunity to your teammates, but a 2-1-3 is where this one comes down to. A site to deny this entire series, and there's one. A quick trade and a twist to go.
Twist, 1v2, clutch or bust. This series goes...
That's the draw. That's one!
Oh, no. Twist, all he needed is 2, and that could have gone further, but instead, Alliance are eliminated. Sinners win the round of 16 match, 2-0.